All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and leaders at GMS and the Akim, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. So, Lord, well, in this video is edifying through the spirit and power of Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. So, there was this article posted yesterday called Cannibal Coronal Mass Ejection that devoured dark eruption from sun will smash into earth on July 18th. So a cannibal coronal mass ejection birthed from multiple solar storms, including a surprise dark eruption, is currently on a collision course with Earth and could trigger a sizable geomagnetic storm on our planet when it hits on Tuesday, July 18th, which is today. Coronal mass ejections are large, fast-moving clouds of magnetized plasma and solar radiation that occasionally get flung into space alongside solar flares, powerful explosions on the sun's surface that are triggered when horseshoe-shaped loops of plasma located near sunspots. So basically, Esau can say anything to shut off the power. He's got these other articles where they talk about the WEF talks about cyber attacks. They're talking about this sun thing could the widespread of internet outage caused by a solar superstorm has captured the imagination and sparked misinformation. So here it is. Esau's putting out all this information that he could use, where he could just say, "Hey, this caused this power outage," but really they have the power. Or they could say it was an EMP attack from China. So they got all these avenues to say that that this is what caused the power outage. But there's this documentary, it's called 0 Days, where they already have the off button to shut everything down, man. They have they could shut off the internet, the power, everything. And everything runs on power. They could say it's the heat cause a power outage, which there was one the other night. And, I kind of got happy, but it was only for like 30 seconds. I was like, oh shit, I thought it was about to go down, to get excited. But this is I'll play it, is the 0 Days, which this is a documentary how America and Iran have been at cyber warfare for hella years already. So I'll play some of this.
Strange, somebody takes that huge effort to hit one specific target. Well, that must be quite a significant target.
So at Symantec, we have probes on networks all over the world watching for malicious activity. We'd actually seen infections of Stuxnet all over the world, in the US, in Australia, in the UK, in France.
So the infections of Stuxnet, which at the time when this was recorded, it was the most advanced virus known to man. It was 2016. So they were using this to infect, different machines, computers, basically anything, because it was the most advanced virus known to man.
Germany, all over Europe. It spread to any Windows machine in the entire world. We had these...
Windows machine. Who owns Windows? Bill Gates. So Bill Gates, all these different, computer programs, things they use to run machinery or whatever. Windows is a highly used program to run a lot of stuff. Hey, and Bill Gates, they got that shutdown switch. They could just shut everything the fuck down, man. Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. Hey, everything is by design, man.
Organizations inside the United States who were in charge of industrial control facilities saying, we're infected, what's going to happen? We didn't know if there was a deadline coming up where this threat would trigger and suddenly would turn off all, electricity plants around the world, or it would start shutting things down or launching some attack.
Yeah, there it is. So Esau got all these things that he could say where that this happened and then just blame it. It was a cyber attack. So the WEF, the World Economic Forum, officials warn global instability could lead to catastrophic cyber event. The World Economic Forum warned that current level of global instability could lead to a catastrophic cyber attack within the next 2 years, officials said in the Wednesday press conference. So they're putting all these things into play to say, okay, it happened because of this, but really Esau got that off switch, man. They could turn it off whenever they want. Well, once they're ready to roll, they got troops ready. They got the economic collapse, everything. They could just hit that button and everything's gonna shut down, man. No internet, famine of the word, no electricity. All the food is gonna go bad in your fridge. No AC, no internet, man. Everything's gonna go bad all at once. And when everything goes bad, these people are gonna lose it, man. Everybody's been distracted so much by the internet that they don't live in this real world. They're constantly trying to distract themselves with bullshit, man. So when this shit goes down, it's gonna get crazy. And that was one of the plagues in Egypt, was the plague of darkness, which when you look at the like cities when the power's out, really there's a really loud hum in cities. You got the transformers, you got the generators, electricity constantly running through the power lines, and there's a really loud hum in cities. So when there's the grid completely shuts down, no power, it's like a eerie like silence, man, that people aren't used to, because people are used to these radio signals, Wi-Fi signals, cell phone signals constantly being hit, and this hum sound that's always in cities. When that shuts off, people are gonna lose it, man, because they're not used to that silence, and it's like an eerie like calm hum that people aren't used to. So this is Exodus 10 and 21. Then the Lord YAHAWAH said to Moses, lift your hand toward heaven, and the land of Egypt will be covered with a darkness so thick that you can feel it. And this is in NLT. So Moses lifted his hand to the sky, and a deep darkness covered the entire land of Egypt for 3 days. During all that time, the people could not see each other, and no one moved, but there was light as usual where the people of Israel lived. Finally, Pharaoh could, for Moses, go and worship the Lord. He said, but leave your flocks and herds here. You may even take your little ones with you. So there was a darkness that people, it could be felt. And people, in those times, people were seeing shadows, they were seeing spirits, they were hearing shit. Demons were manifesting themselves, and this is modern day Egypt. So that could possibly happen. That could be one of the plagues that the Lord brings, just complete shutdown of power. No lights, no AC, no internet. So this is 2 Esdras 15 and 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith the Lord, YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHWASHI, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Yeah, smite Egypt with plagues as before. So that's talking about a new Egypt. We're in a modern day Egypt. What is it? And their dead bodies.
According to Bible, King James Version,
So this
8
is
and
Revelations 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So this is modern day Egypt. We're in the new Egypt. So the Lord's going to bring plagues on this place like before. Famine, destruction, man. You know, the different plagues that happened to in Egypt. You know, you got the hail that was what you call it, killing the cattle. They're falling. You know, the Lord is going to bring different plagues on America, which is Egypt, Babylon. Hey, watching these things, we rejoice. You know, I got happy when the lights cut out. I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down. But you know, family members, they kind of bugged out a little bit. They're like, oh. But hey, we're opposite. We rejoice. We're like, oh shit, let's go. So this is Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 1, and this is talking about when that darkness came. For great are thy judgments, and cannot be. Men thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay there exiled from the eternal providence. For what they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. So they were seeing demons, they were seeing spirits, they were hearing noises, they were terrified. As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts and that passed by and hissing of serpents, they died for fear, denying that they saw the air which could of no side be avoided. Yeah, so the fear, they just give up the ghost because they were so scared, man. Hey, so it's gonna be terrifying when there's no light out here. People are gonna be running around like maniacs, killing people, killing each other, man, breaking in each other's houses. All these women that did men dirty, they're gonna be. Men are gonna be seeking vengeance. There's gonna be no 911 because there's gonna be no power. No internet, no cell service. Everything's gonna be shut down, man. So it's gonna get wild and crazy out here. So yeah, that was it. Just just a quick lesson I had on my spirit. Lord willing, it was edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and leaders at GMS and the Ahtham, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the elect, and a Bible ball, shalak mawat, shalak ram to Babylon. Shalom to the elect.